So I'm being a naked mechanic today, and no, just kidding, I got underwear on. But I woke up and then boom, I came here and I didn't put any clothes on or nothing, just got my coffee. So anyways, a lot of things have happened here. This is very good, very good. It's mostly mock-up, but I got this. This has to be kind of pressed on. It's not really press fit, but you can't just slide it on. I used the bolt. I got it there and I used the bolt. I need to torque this thing. I need to figure out what the hell ATI wants me to, how they want me to torque this stuff. The instructions are very confusing because they give you like generalized instructions for every application they make this damper for, or just similar. Anyways, not super pleased with the amount of confusing. It tells me how much to torque these. They call these flathead. Why would you call that a flathead? There's already something called a flathead. You know, like a screw. That's just stupid. Anyways, they also use the term countersunk. Well, that makes sense. But anyways, and they say to Loctite them, and I can't find any instruction on these three, so I just haven't even torqued anything yet. I'm about to tension my timing belt, and it's in the works right now. I got my manifold on here for mock-up. I'm not going to install the engine in the bay with the manifold, probably, because I don't know, we'll see what happens first. But see, this is my water pipe. This water pipe goes one part of it goes here, like it goes up in there, sort of like that, whatever. This thermostat housing is on this end. But you see, these two barbs, big barbs, are for the oil cooler, factory oil cooler. And then I also need to figure out where on here I'm going to drill a hole and weld a barb. Maybe I explained this before, I don't know. This barb is, I don't know, not barb, bung. The bung is for my coolant feed line. That's why I'm mocking this up right now. See, my turbo is here too. So I need to figure out where does this hose is already pre-made. Ignore the fuzzies. Every build needs fuzzies. So I'm trying to figure out where this has to go, because it's pre-made, and where it'll route and stuff, compared to how it'll connect to my turbo. I guess there's one end which has a 90, and the other end has a the 30. I'm gonna call that a 30. So that's cool. I'm figuring that out. I'm gonna figure out exactly how does my turbo need to be clocked, why, what stuff. I've got my wastegate. There's my figurehead. This pipey is mounted there. And I see kind of what it's doing here. You know, it's pretty much right on the exhaust. So I'll think about routing this straight into here, because that's okay, I guess. But there's pros and cons, I suppose, says the internet. So I'll think about that. And there's my exhaust going down there, and stuff's looking pretty. And I'm also gonna figure out the coolant from the turbo. It will go to this port, and so I'll figure out how that goes. Excuse me. I'm gonna see just what, fittings or bends or hoses or what I might need. Also, the oil drain on the turbo is designed to just, it's like they give you some flange fitting, a flange that goes here, and then a hose. You're supposed to run a rubber hose to the drain. Looks like that's gonna, yeah, there's my, well, this will be clocked differently. But anyways, I'd rather run an A in line, even though I don't think there's much pressure. And I'm sorry if these angles are messed up, because I'm recording with my front camera for some reason. But there, I want to make a hose, probably braided hose, fancy one, instead of the one they've supplied. So yeah, Pretty freaking cool. I'm gonna tension my timing belt and then adjust my valves. I guess today maybe my goal is put the valve cover on. This is just here. Oh, I'll probably have those bungs welded to the water pipe later, maybe. So I might have this off because it's very difficult to install that water pipe with this in the way. And I'll probably also weld on a 1/8 NPT bung for the coolant temperature sending unit. And at that rate, I'm gonna stop this video and make another one.